Aye, we give you the facts. It's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
Greetings, viewers and subscribers. So we are back on the road again. We are now at White House and we are heading towards Savanna Lamar in the parish of Westmoreland. Now, did you know that Jamaica was the very first Caribbean country to launch its own website? Yes, man, in 1994, Jamaica, it launched a website named www.jamaicatravel.com. Also, did you know that Jamaica is the home of one of the largest butterflies in the whole world? Yes, man, the Homerus swallowtail has a maximum wingspan of 6 inches and is one of the 12 largest butterflies in the world. It is endemic to Jamaica, and when it's in caterpillar stage of development, it sends off a foul odor to ward off predators. Also, did you know that the colors of the Jamaican flag, black, green and gold, makes it one of the 2 flags in the whole world not to share a color with the USA's flag? Yeah, man, that's true. And finally, did you know that the Jamaican-made Appleton Estate 50-year rum is the most expensive rum in the whole wide world? You best believe that. Anyway, continue to sit back, continue to relax, and continue to enjoy this journey with me. Now, we are learning that some taxi and bus operators who ply routes in the parish of Westmoreland, they are planning on withdrawing their services tomorrow. We are told that this protest is because the police high command for the parish of Westmoreland has put certain measures in place which will see taxi and bus operators being ticketed if they don't abide strictly to what their road license dictates. The taxi and bus drivers, they are saying that this will place a lot of hardships who might end up having to pay another fare to go downtown Savanna Lamar. In the end, in the end, if the operators withdraw their services, it's the commuters who are gonna suffer. I'm just hoping that the leadership of the taxi associations and the police, they can meet and resolve this matter. Now, in this first incident, it took place yesterday, Saturday, October 22, 2022. It took place at Highgate in the Darliston area in the parish of Westmoreland. We are learning that a man, his name is Michael Beckford, but he was popularly known as Billy. Billy was 51 years old and he was a farmer. Billy lived at Highgate. So Billy, for a while now, he has been complaining that he's tired of living and he has been trying to take his own life. It reached a stage where people stop put Billy on practice. You know what that mean? You do? Yeah, man, if you know what that mean, drop a comment in the comment section. What does it mean when a Jamaican say, them nah put you on practice? So, Billy, he has been trying for a while now to take his own life. We are told that not long ago, he tied a rope to a tree and tied it around his neck and jumped. It was a family friend who cut the rope, saving Billy's life. But yesterday morning, Saturday, October 22, 2022, about 6:30, Billy was seen vomiting. A member of his family inquired of him what was wrong with him. Billy, he told this family member that he drank some of that weedicide that you are seeing on your screen. The relative took the weedicide from Billy. Now, like I said, them stop put Billy on practice, so they didn't bother to carry him to see a doctor. The relative left and go away to bush. Last night, Saturday, October 22, 2022, about 7:30, Billy was found lying at the back of his house on the ground and he was crying. He was complaining that his belly was paining him. We are told that a green liquid-like substance was seen coming from Billy's mouth. A bottle of the same weedicide that the relative had taken away from Billy early in the morning was seen beside him on the ground. The police were called and Billy, he was transported by relatives to the Savanna hospital, but it was too late. Billy was pronounced DEAD on arrival. Sad indeed. It is suspected that Billy, he took his own 3 points. In this next incident, somebody run the red light, but the question is who? And that is what investigators are trying to ascertain. It took place early this morning, Sunday, October 23, 2022, about some minutes after 12 midnight. It took place at the intersection of the Iron Shore Main Road and Morgan's Road, right in the vicinity of the Blue Diamond Shopping Center in the parish of St. James. We are learning that a red 2016 Subaru motorcar. It was being driven by a 25-year-old man from the parish of St. Ann. He was traveling from Montego Bay towards Falmouth direction. He was alone in his vehicle. Coming in the opposite direction was a 2014 silver Toyota Axio motorcar. It was being driven by a 55-year-old aircraft technician from the state of Florida in the United States of America. Also in the car with him was his wife, Donna Brown. She is also 55 years old and she's a nurse. Another man in the car, he is 57 years old and he also lives in the state of Florida. As also his wife, her name is Sandra Lee and she is 59 years old. She is said to be an air hostess. Their daughter, Savanna Lee, who is 25 years old and she's a real estate agent. She was also in the car. So here is why I said somebody ran the red light. Now, the driver for the Axio, 55-year-old Mr. Brown, he was in the process of making a right turn when the Subaru, which was traveling in the opposite direction, hit into the left rear door of the Toyota Axio. All of this took place at the stoplight. As a result of this collision, the Toyota Axio, with the 5 persons aboard, it got out of control and collided into a JPS utility pole right where the Burger King is. Sandra Lee, her daughter Savanna Lee, and Donna Brown, who were all sitting on the back seat, they were flung from the Toyota Axio. They all received serious head injuries. It is suspected that Savanna Lee and Donna Brown, they died on the spot. Sandra Lee, she was rushed to the Cornwall Regional Hospital, where she died whilst being treated. The 2 gentlemen in the front seat of the car, they reportedly received back and neck injuries. They were rushed to a nearby hospital where they were admitted in a serious condition. The driver for the Subaru, he complained of feeling pain and he was served with a copy of a warning notice. So it is likely that the driver for the Subaru might be charged. Sad indeed. Condolences to the family and friends of those who passed. May their souls rest in peace. So in yesterday's video, we told you that a man who was allegedly held by a team of JDF soldiers on Friday, October 21. It is alleged that this man, he was seen at a shop at Top Geneva in Grangeville in the parish of Westmoreland. It is alleged that on seeing the soldiers, this man, he dropped a 9mm Browning pistol affixed with a magazine containing 5 rounds of 9mm cartridges. The soldiers, they retrieved same and took this man into custody. He was handed over to the police with the gun. We told you that as soon as this man was charged, we are going to be giving you his name. Well, he has now been officially charged by the police. His name is Junior Stewart. He is 29 years old and he's living at Racecourse District in the Grangeville area in the parish of Westmoreland. So, Junior, he will be going to the courts shortly to face the judge. Now, we are learning that a 55-year-old fisherman from Red Ground in the Grill, he was shot and injured this morning at Red Ground. We are also learning that one of his relatives was taken into police custody. We are gathering further details on this matter and we'll be updating this story in a subsequent video. Stand by for that. Now, this next incident, it took place early yesterday morning. Saturday, October 22, 2022, about some minutes after 1 o'clock. It took place at Sheila White shop at Chester Castle in the parish of Hanover. So, this is what we are learning. There was a birthday party at the shop earlier. The party had ended and persons were there milling around. It is said that loud explosions were heard at the back of the shop, and when the shooting subsided, a man, his name is Jermaine Brown, but he's popularly known as Shaggy. He was 27 years old and he lived in the same area of Chester Castle. Shaggy was found at the rear of the shop. He was sitting and leaning against a couch in a back room with gunshot wounds to his upper body. From all indication, Shaggy died on the spot. The police were called, and when they processed this crime scene, a number of .40 spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the thumbs up button as yet? Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to do it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, remember to hit on the subscribe button. As also, hit on the notification bell, then click all. So that whenever we upload a new video, you will be the first to be notified. Now, in the final story for today, this one took place last night. Saturday, October 22, 2022, about some minutes after 10 o'clock. It took place along the Greenwood main road in the parish of St. James. Now, you ever hear this saying? Every day, the bucket a go a well. One sweet day. What go happen to the bottom? The bottom a go what? So, all the while, these hoodlums, they target the hard working people. They rob them, they extort them, they shoot them, then do all manner of evil against them. Well, last night, the bottom of the bucket drop out for these two. Them never even know what licked them. A taxi driver, he's the driver for a Toyota Voxy and he plies the route Falmouth to Montego Bay. He was now on his last trip, so he picked up some passengers in Montego Bay and they were heading to Falmouth. On reaching along the Greenwood main road, two hoodlums, they were sitting on the seat immediately behind the driver, but a good Samaritan with a licensed firearm, he was sitting on the back seat behind the two hoodlums. On reaching the stoplight in Greenwood, one of the hoodlums said to the driver, "Yo driver, left way so." The driver became suspicious and he didn't stop immediately. The other hoodlum, he then made a fatal mistake. He pulled a gun from his waist and rested it in the driver's head back. Hear him now? Don't move. P-hole, you know hear bad man say if you stop. Stop and give me the bus keys. And that is the last time any of them are going to style anybody as P-hole. That is the last time them are going to try rob no hard working taxi man and take with them bus. In a few seconds, the hoodlum with the gun, he was down. Bullets to his upper body. His crony, he saw what was happening and he too made a fatal mistake. Him tried to grab away the gun from the licensed firearm holder and he too was down in a few seconds. It is suspected that the two hoodlums, they died on the spot. The gun that the hoodlum who juke down the taxi driver had is a Glock 19 9mm pistol with the serial number intact, affixed with a magazine containing 5 rounds of 9mm cartridges. Now, up to the time of recording this video, we are told that both hoodlums were not identified. However, It is suspected that both of them are from Hendon Norwood in Montego Bay. Now, as soon as we get their names, we will tell you exactly who they are. But both of them play stupid games and they won stupid prizes. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them block out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane. Everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, what a shame. But me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when me turn. Country and town, man a pay blood a run. Murder, don't you baby me hear them a murder. Cut it out, tell them no gonna further. Man a dead like cancer and bird, yeah. Who no listen them a word, yeah. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up